friends, Jill here. Welcome back to Whispering Willow Farm. Nathan and I have been outside all morning helping our friend Sean build our seed starting greenhouse. We are trying to get some footage of that. You want to say hi?
Hey guys.
I actually just opened the coolest present. You want to go grab it real quick? My friend Katie over at the Urban Ladybug, she's on Instagram. I'm going to put her a link in the description below. She sent us the sweetest present ever. Katie, you rock. Look at that.
That's pretty
okay,
cool.
so it came from, do you have the card? It came from the, oh, it's right here. It's called the
Charred Chisel.
Charred Chisel. I'm going to put their stuff down in the description too. This is stunning. It's like just...
I've never seen anything like this.
I've never seen anything like this, but they have been making these for like farmers and small businesses, and
glare.
That was just so sweet. Katie, thank you. If you watch our videos, thank you. But really the biggest project that's going on the farm this week is the tunnel. Sean is making a lot of progress. I am going to take you guys out there and kind of show you behind the scenes sneak peek. We've been getting a lot of rain today. Nathan is actually going to go plant some ryegrass. Is that what you said?
Yeah, hope to get a little ryegrass growing. So
also another project we're about to be starting, because when you buy a farm, that's what you do, right? You just forever having projects. So our friend Doug, who lives down the road, is a gem, right? We love Doug and his wife so much, but they let us borrow their tractor, and he said we can borrow their tractor. Nathan's trying to get his hands on some posts because we're going to be setting a post hopefully for an outdoor shop for Nathan.
Yeah, more like a shed. But
more like a shed to house like lawnmowers and things. And then the bee mural outside we are turning into a pack shed, wash shed, outdoor kitchen. So we're gonna try to go ahead and get an idea and a vision for that. I would actually love your guys' input on that. I guess when I think of something in my head, I don't have like a definitive thing.
So we wanted to do an outdoor kitchen, right? Or
right,
something.
for like farm to table dinners.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so until I heard the pack shed, whatever, I had something envisioned in my head. So now.
Okay, so when I say pack shed, wash shed, I mean just a place that I can come from the garden, harvest, or even too, when I think about farm to table dinners, I can go out and harvest what we need, immediately bring it into the kitchen, pack shed situation, have a way to like wash it, get ready to prep and start cooking. Does that go along with your vision?
It does now.
Okay.
Suggestions would be great.
I would love, like, I wonder if you can drop photos in the comments. Can you do that?
I have no idea.
I don't know. If you can, somebody drop me a photo. Help me spark some creativity going on over here. But yeah, we're going to take you guys outside, give you an update. There is also a cabbage in the tunnel that I am not even lying to you. I mean, it has to, I was trying to do measurements that way. It's probably like that big, and I'm not even.
Like basketball size?
It is the size of a basketball.
Oh my goodness. And
I don't even know if I told you this, but I have got a little running tab on my phone of how many pounds of cabbages I've harvested.
Oh, cool.
Because that's something I really want to know. And we didn't even plant all of it, but I think it would be cool. I probably have one bed's worth if I were to combine them all. And I planted them in one bed, so I can say this bed yielded this many pounds of cabbage, and I'm excited. And I'm curious. I mean, this one, it's at least over 6 pounds. I mean, easily over 6.
You think so?
Well, I'm about to go show you.
All right, let's go see.
And we're having some sort of Asian dish this weekend with some friends of ours, and so that would be a good one for us to weigh and see. We're gonna take bets right now. I'm betting it's over 6 pounds.
I gotta see it before I guess. So
that's not really. I'm not playing fair, but that is fair. So all right, let's go. So funny. All right, guys. Here is the tunnel in progress. So Sean started 2 days ago.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday. You've done a lot.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
We have. Yeah.
You and Nathan have been helping.
So I have been helping a lot, like Sean mentioned. I really wanted to, like, hands-on help with this project. One, because it's my tunnel, and I just like getting my hands dirty. So we laid the landscape fabric yesterday, did all the ground posts, dug them all in. Today we bent all the gables in the pipe to make the top tee. Rowan helped a lot. You were a good helper. So now, what are you doing, Sean? Putting up the sidewalls? Ish?
Yeah, well, hip and baseboards.
Hip and baseboards.
And baseboards.
I'm gonna make you get down in the worst position ever, sorry.
So yeah, so because we don't have a lot of power to this tunnel, and like this is the greenhouse versus a high tunnel.
Yeah, so this is just used for seed starting purposes. This is what we're gonna be using it for.
Seed starting, propagation, it'll be heated and vented. But we are gonna go ahead and put up roll-up sides on it, just because otherwise we'd have to bring a lot of power out here to like put a big enough fan to pull enough air through it.
Yeah.
So it'll have roll-up sides and a small fan and a small heater.
Yeah.
Possibly 2 small heaters.
How many, this is so like you're just gonna be like picking from a hat here. How many seeds do you think I can start in this thing? I mean, it's way bigger than I think I even anticipated.
I'm trying to remember how many trays. I think we can fit 160 trays.
Wow.
So 100, let's do some math.
Let's do some math.
I love math.
I'm gonna let you do the math.
All right, let's do some math.
I'll use my notebook. But you forgot me.
Oh, well, what do you want to say, bud? Look, you're gonna look right down here. See, where you can see yourself? Yeah, what do you want to tell them? What'd you help do? Oh, yeah, you to crimp the pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I took crimp the pipe.
You crimped the pipe. Good job.
So you can put, I think we'll be able to fit about 200 trays in here.
Wow.
And so if you did a 72 cell tray, that's 15,000.
Or even 128, because that's what I'm starting most of my tomatoes
128?
in.
Yeah, so that's like, I don't know, 18,000.
That's insane.
18,000 plants. And then, I mean, you can, they've only been here for 4 weeks at a time. So
Yeah.
plants if you wanted to.
That's insane. That's crazy. So needless to say, that is a lot of starts. I'm very, very excited. We have been doing time lapse of this. I'm gonna sit down with Sean, get all the specs out of his brain to tell you guys about everything you need to know about this tunnel. Listen, I've seen his brain on paper. It's a little scary. Anyways, now I'm about to go show you guys this cabbage. We need to figure out like,
Sean seen it?
yeah, I showed him this morning.
Melanie too.
And yep, I showed Melanie too. They were real excited, sauerkraut people.
I'm
So before, we gotta take, like, what do we get if like I'm right? If it's over 6 pounds, what do I get?
on the
Well, what I want's not family friendly. So.
door.
We'll take that part out.
And make it door tile.
Okay, you ready? There's 2 that are pretty big. Here is the first one.
There's a smaller.
It's over 6 pounds, right?
That is the size of a volleyball at least.
No, that is bigger than a volleyball. Look
No,
at
that's
that
the
one.
size of a volleyball.
This one's massive.
Oh my goodness.
Was she massive?
Almost as big as like a women's basketball.
Yeah.
But that's volleyball.
That one's massive.
This is the one that I think is over 6 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that's not over 6 pounds.
Maybe.
So we're gonna take bets. You think it's over 6 pounds? I'm willing to shake on it.
So what do you think it is?
I think it's over 6 pounds.
6 pounds.
I think it's. I'll you cover the over. I'll cover the under.
Deal.
Okay.
Now we gotta figure out what we're betting for.
If you guys want to find out.
Side by side.
Thank you, Sean.
Isn't it time for you to leave? All right, so Nathan is helping Sean put up the pipe on the very top. So where it bows like this, we're having pipe, just like part of the structure. It's so cool just seeing all this come together. It's like I've had all these visions and these ideas in my head, and now seeing them on paper and then seeing the paper come to life has been really cool. But I did want to show you guys the cabbage because it is massive. Another thing that is massive is my broccoli. That is pretty much all we have been eating with all of our meals has been carrots, radishes, broccoli, cabbage. It feels so good. It's also like the weather here is just crazy. So I had like all of the roses on the arbor coming into the garden. It got down to like 26 degrees the other night, killed all of them off. But then we had several like high 70s, 80 degrees days, and now they're starting to bloom again. It is so wild. So the garden really doesn't know. I've got some things that are bolting that typically shouldn't be bolting right now. And then I have other things, you know, it's just the weather's really kind of throwing the garden for a loop right now. Check out that head of broccoli though. I mean, isn't that big, buddy? Look how big that one is too. So incredible. Yeah, so all of our broccoli is starting to head really well. I'm having a really hard time with the cauliflower out here and in the tunnel. I just need to come through and clean off all the bean trellises. That first big frost got them. Then we have all the cabbages out here too. I haven't harvested from these at all. And they're getting pretty big, sizing up pretty nicely. I have noticed I have a little bit of pest damage out here. But I don't have any in the tunnel, so that's nice, and it doesn't seem to be actually affecting the main head. It may be grasshoppers or something. Also, check out this ragged jack kale. It kind of took a while, but now it is just coming to life. The dino kale's been doing great. This was the marble of 4 seasons. It's bolting. I've gotten such good harvest out of all this stuff though. Here are those tangerine sky roses that don't know what's going on with this crazy Arkansas weather. All right, guys, I know this was a super short video. I actually have to go get kiddos, and I have been wanting to be really hands-on with this whole tunnel build, so they're down there working on stuff that I want to be working on. So I'm gonna go down there and help them out. But thanks for hanging out with me today. As Nathan and I placed some bets to see, we will be harvesting that this weekend, so you guys stay tuned next week to see who actually won or lost that bet. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We'll talk to you soon.